Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Hytale Podcast, the premier Hytale podcast, where we talk about everything you guessed at Hytale. I'm with my host, CanadianFlash, and we have
Forgot my name.
a single bit of news, but it's a bit of depressing news. So, in the
Yeah.
past, we knew, or the past weeks rather, we got confirmation of a new blog post coming this week. Sorry, not this week, but this year. Basically, we wanted to get John Hendricks to 1,000, and he confirmed that there will, in fact, be a blog post this year.
I think it was 3,000. No, 3,000 followers, not 1,000.
Oh, 3,000, right. I got
Yes.
1,000 in my head because I reached 1,000.
Congratulations, Myne. You're at 1,000 followers.
John Hendricks, so literally the last episode, we started off the podcast saying John Hendricks has spyware on our computer. He knows what we're saying, what we're thinking, when we're doing things.
He does.
He would not post news after we record, right? Guess what happens? Mr. John Hendricks posts news right after we record, basically saying the blog post isn't coming out in September.
Damn. So that means it's coming
we
out
have
October
confirmed-
1st. October 1st.
We have a confirmed 2 weeks of no Hytale news. Apart from this confirmation, John Hendricks and Buddha have been completely silent. So there is really not that much Hytale news. We're in a bit of a drought until this blog post comes. The next possible date, as you said, is October 1st, which would be
Is it a Friday?
a Sunday.
Oh.
So it won't be coming October
No.
1st.
So wait, I guess it takes. Well, when they announced this, like maybe like a week ago that they're doing another blog post, and then now there's another 2 weeks after that. Does it really take around 3, probably over 3, maybe 4 weeks to make a blog post, or like, are we getting a big old blog post here?
Look, I know that they have talked about the fact that the different elements of it take a long time, but
Right.
also,
3 weeks?
if we're not getting a big blog post, I don't know what we're getting.
Yeah. Like, I just don't see how it would take like a month to write something that's maybe like maximum 2,000 words, because like I've written an essay like 2,000 words in like 4 hours. So these guys are taking like 4 weeks for it. So I expect something big coming out of this blog post if it's taking this long to write.
Disregarding the time element, I think it's the fact that we just haven't gotten Hytale news in about a year. Cause,
That too.
believe it or not, the last blog post was not much news. It was a we are hiring post, and thankfully it is working. They have hired a whole ton
Yes.
of
How big is
new
the team?
employees.
Now? The team is pretty
over
big now,
130.
I believe. Is it? Let's see. Hypixel Studios.
That's the screenshot I remember.
Yeah, it's a lot of people out there, and they're
The
still
way
they're
that
still
peop-
hiring a lot of positions too.
The way that people are tracking it is through the LinkedIn page for Hypixel Studios.
Yeah, because
And
not
the
every
LinkedIn
single one
page-
is on the Hypixel Studios website. Not every single person is on there.
Yeah, the LinkedIn page says view all 130 employees. There could be some employees not on LinkedIn, so we can assume that it's larger, at least a tiny bit, than 130, but also, I don't know, maybe every employee is on LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's
So
very
we
well
have
possible. It
that
could be a
at the very-
requirement, but
We could have that as, at the very least, as a minimum of 130. I believe when the blog post came out, it was in the 120s, low 120s. So they've hired a good handful of people already in this time span.
we've seen them hire a couple people. Like one of them follows us on the on our Hytale podcast Twitter, so that's pretty cool. So that's a new hire. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So very good news on that front. Very bad news in terms of the community front, because we are not getting anything for the next 2 weeks. So we can basically go back into hibernation, take a long, comically loud nap.
Yeah, I
Come
mean,
back.
we may need to have a guest on the podcast next week, because there's going to be no news to talk about, pretty much.
To be fair, that is on you and not me.
I'll find
Mr.
someone.
CanadianFlash is always the one
I can
that
find
is
someone.
unavailable when the guests are available.
Yeah, I mean,
not to his cause. I mean, he
Yeah.
has work, I have work, so it's not.
yeah,
very
it's kind of
convenient.
hard. Like we're recording this Sunday morning, and we're gonna put this podcast up on Sunday.
Yeah.
So like, watch.
If you were watching this when it gets released, we record this like 2 hours early.
Yeah. So John Hendricks is gonna put something out like an hour from now, pretty much,
Oh
and
my
then
god. Oh
yeah.
my god, he actually will. And
He
it's
would
gonna
do
be
that.
So annoying.
It's because he's got spyware on our computers, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He knows when I hit that
Yeah,
record
he
button.
unfortunately does.
Mm-hmm.
I say unfortunately, he loves doing this to us.
Yeah, he just knows. He just knows.
We're not being very inconspicuous about it too, though. He knows every single time we upload is Sunday at 12 EST, so he can kind of plan it.
Yeah, he knows
Basically,
it's
Sunday
like
12:01.
12:01 tweet.
You are secured a tweet.
A beta. Enjoy.
We can't do anything about that anymore.
Yeah.
Or
well, we could film an emergency podcast for some big news like that, which we might have to do for the newest blog whenever it decides to release. But
whenever it decides to release,
there will be an emergency.
I do like doing the emergency blog podcasts because it lets me. And it lets both of us kind of talk about the blog first and kind of get everything out of the way, and that makes it so much easier to script a video.
Yeah, we get to analyze it.
You already have the ideas ready. You basically have an hour-long analysis, so everything's fresh in your mind. You can kind of summarize the podcast.
Yeah, just chop it up a little bit,
helpful.
Make like a nice 8-minute video, and then there you go.
Chris, we have a few more viewer questions. If you want to leave us questions, link is down in the description for the Discord. We probably will not be able to get to viewer questions once the blog drops because we are expecting some very, very big news. That's going to keep us covered for a long time.
Yes,
so
keep asking
questions in before the blog post. Put them in. I'm gonna try
yes. Oh, one more thing. Where was on YouTube? Slamma and EFS3 made a small little like music soundtrack with a little bit of like what's that art style called? I forget what it's called.
EFS art style. I don't know.
No, but like the way it sort of is animated. We did it for Voyager SMP. I forget what they called it. Animatic? Is that what it's called? They did like a little animatic.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm not an animator.
Well, it's like a Quebec. Looks like it's in the cave of a void spider, and there's music that goes around to it. Very good.
He's got fire pretty close to him.
He does have fire pretty close to him, so he probably doesn't want to get that on his hair. But like,
it's very ironic that a Quebec's using a torch, huh?
A little bit. You know, natural sworn enemies and all that. Yeah, all that jazz. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah.
So I don't know how canonically accurate this fan art is, Mr. EFS.
I know it might be a fake fan implement right here because you know Quebecs use what's it called, firefly lanterns, not torches. So just want to point that out.
I'm actually gonna leave a dislike on the video because of
that. Yeah, but then I'm gonna re-like it because the music's good.
And then I'm gonna dislike for the art again.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna bot the whole thing.
So if you don't want dislikes, make sure your fan art is canonically accurate.
Yeah, exactly. We can't have this EFS3. I'm gonna hit him up in the DMs and be like, buddy.
That's no Hytale beta for you.
Nope. Finish.
You don't pass the quiz.
No. All right, let's get on to some questions here. I think today
we're
going through
Quebecs. We have someone with a Quebec profile picture asking a question.
Are we going through YouTube comments or are we going through Discord right
now? I'm gonna be honest. It's so hard to search through YouTube comments.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a specific YouTube comment episode, but not this one.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. So leave your comments on Discord and YouTube.
Leave comments on Discord and YouTube. We're going to read through the YouTube ones as well because I know that sometimes we see the comments being like, hey, when are you answering YouTube questions? Next episode, we are specifically answering YouTube questions. This is your chance.
Also, not everyone has Discord, so just kind of want to be fair. Even though most people should. I don't even know what the age requirement is. Probably like 10 or something, so it's all right.
I don't want to discriminate our 10 minus, like under 10
No,
viewers.
Exactly. We love them. All right, let's get to the first question here.
Romero Roma asks, do you think they will add more weapons with updates or the ones that we have now is enough? I think 100%
I mean,
yes.
I think that's the most self-explanatory question out there. Yeah. Minecraft does it. There you go. Like, they added netherite. There's a netherite sword now. They added tridents. Random upgrade. They got those.
Crossbows.
Yeah, exactly. Crossbows.
Shields.
Even if they add like new mobs into the game, every mob will probably have its own specific fighting style or weapon in Hytale. Yeah. So that could be a new weapon if they can drop it as well.
Yeah. So I think the obvious answer is yes. What would a benefit be for no? I don't see
maybe the story mode, because then they add a new mob, it could impact a couple things, but I think just for regular adventure, yeah, like I don't see an issue
that is
with
a good question. How do you think story mode would get impacted, or do you think that's going to be locked off like to a specific thing, or do you think they update it with story mode? I assume like new updates like that wouldn't really affect it depending on how they do the story.
Yeah, if it's just like a basic like new type of skeleton with like a fire sword or like a ice sword or something like that, it wouldn't really do much. But if it's like a boss with a whole new mob or like a whole new race that you add to the game, yeah, that could affect a couple things.
A whole new race. I don't know if they're going to be adding, or if they do add a new race, it's going to be a post game. It's going to be some sort of DLC or
100%.
after credits storyline.
No, for sure.
Introduce this new race. They're not going to add a new race into the main storyline, I think.
No, there's no way. And if they do add a new race, you think it would actually be like implemented to the story at all, or what are we thinking here? Or no, like imagine that they just like,
okay. I'm gonna cut you off right now because the next question.
Oh,
you cannot script this.
Okay. What's the next question? It fits
perfectly into this discussion. DLC extensions or a prequel to Hytale Adventure Mode. Do you think Hytale will have DLC stories or a prequel to add or introduce other antagonists after the main story? So
that would be kind of cool.
Those two discussions together.
I could see something like that happening. Like, no, I don't think they'll add like another boss like Varen into the game, but I think they could add like a really buff Slothian or something like that, and just be like, hey, he's corrupted now. Go fight him. Or it just could be like side quests that have maybe stronger bosses at the end once you beat Varen.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there would be any like bigger end boss than.
Well, hear me out. Listen to this. So, what about different bosses on the other planets that they add further down the line?
Oh yeah.
Like each planet has its own like big boy boss. Maybe it's not upon release, but then after release they can like flesh out these planets more and then give them like a big old boss at the end.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to think of. I guess the Wither is a bigger boss than the Ender Dragon. It's harder.
It is harder
in Minecraft. So there could be like special dungeon bosses that are harder than Varen, that are like locked away or sealed away for forever, and you're relieving the curse or something. That could be a reason for why something would be stronger than Varen. Varen does seem very, very strong. So
good luck.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I think it'll be cool. Plus, it'll increase longevity of the game. Just saying, like 5 years down the line, some player just decides to pick up Hytale for the first time. He's like, whoa, wow. Didn't know there was this many bosses. So that would be cool.
Yeah. So, do you think it will have DLC stories or a prequel? I don't know about prequel because that wouldn't make much sense. I mean, it depends on what the story is. I say this because we don't know what the storyline is.
Yeah,
it could be really anything. DLC stories, 100%. I feel like that's an infinite possibility kind of land where, you know, you have the main storyline, everyone beats it within the first 6 months of the game, and then the adventure mode's kind of left to sit, apart from, I guess, speedruns, if people want to play through the story as fast as possible, but like in terms of replayability, I don't know how much there will be, but adding new quest lines or new storylines after release and after the game is done, it's gonna bring people back, and it's gonna be like, hey, I actually love the story of this game. I love the world that you've created.
Yeah, it's just all about the world building, and a lot of people love world building, so can't wait. I can't wait to explore it all. I'm sure we won't even in one playthrough won't explore everything.
I want to play Hytale so bad.
Come on.
Oh my god.
John, slide us a little tab. You got our IP addresses probably, so for our computers.
They have our addresses.
They do actually have our addresses.
They can send us a physical key with like a website written down on it to download it or something.
Don't tell anyone. It's funny though.
Personally, I'm super happy that Hytale is not coming out specifically this year, because I get to finish off college, and 2024 I'm free.
Yeah,
launch it January 1st, 2024.
Let's go,
baby! I'm free.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You got all of my time.
That would be hype. That would be freaking hype. January 1st, dude. I mean, can we go January 2nd because like New Year's Eve, you kind of
a lot of people are gonna be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Not available.
I will be
January
fine
1st,
that day.
But let's say like January 4th.
Yeah,
let's give a bit of leeway into. Let's see, when is January 4th? A Thursday. That sounds like a really good day to launch.
Yeah, I like January 4th.
Or Friday, January 5th.
January 5th.
Into the weekend.
Screw it, that works too for me. I'm good with that.
5th, January 4th and 5th.
Exactly.
That's the release date. You heard it here first. Hytale News.
We have confirmed that. We are the Hytale News.
If we repeat it often enough, do you think the Hytale spins algorithm will pick it up?
We should try.
If we like make a video where we say a whole bunch of times, January 5th, Hytale release date. You know, and it like triggers the bot to be like, hey, they've said this so many times.
Yeah, we could do that.
We gotta try that out with a video.
We have made the Hytale spins before, so we got to do it again with some more relevant information.
We've made it multiple times.
Yeah, we should talk about
on like some one-off channel.
We should talk about Noxy getting arrested.
Classic.
That's one of the best videos of all time.
Ooh, Romero once again asks, Dark Hytale lore. Something to think about. What is made the Quebec armor headpiece? It's their older shell when they're born, or they just yeet a life of a young one to have 2 new helmets.
Aren't they acorns?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or like walnuts or something like that.
Sure.
I swear they're like walnuts, which is like a nut. So it's not true. It's not a Quebec.
It looks like a walnut.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's a walnut.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any part of a Quebec.
Like, I mean, it could be tree bark, I guess, but to me it looks like a walnut
too.
Looks like a walnut, but like a walnut's definitely harder than tree bark as well. So
I mean, depends on the tree bark, right?
Yeah, fair, but walnuts are pretty hard, dude.
Walnuts are pretty hard.
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, they're pretty hard.
Yeah, I think it's a walnut. I don't think we're getting any dark Quebec lore where they.
No, I mean. There is some dark
chop
lore.
off their kids and wear their kids.
What? Yeah, I mean, there is some dark lore with like the Scarix and Farrons, you know, slavery and all that. But I'd like to see how that's fleshed out a little bit more and really how that worked. Or what were the Outlanders before they become these pale, corrupted dudes? Is that some sort of dark lore? Don't know. Zone 4, we got the Slothians and the little lizard people that we've kind of talked about before.
No, absolutely nothing about as well.
No, nothing about them, but they're on that totem pole, so like, what's with those guys? Or the Scorched Ruins, why are there nobody there anymore? So, there's lore to uncover here, and I want to figure it out.
That's going to be some of the coolest lore, in my opinion, the Scorched Ruins.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Or like, what happened to the land?
Yeah, like why is it dead?
A jungle above as well, and then volcanoes completely ruined the land, and everyone had to go underground.
It's possible.
Zone 4 is so interesting.
Yeah, but like, why are the lights still on there? You know, like who's living there?
Maybe
is it
Baron had something to do with it.
Is it a ghost? Does Hytale have ghosts?
Does Hytale have ghosts? I could imagine ghost enemies.
I can see that. They've already have the flying enemies with the void eyes, so I don't see why they couldn't implement that technology into the ghosts.
I just don't want enemies that can go between walls. That's super annoying.
Oh god, that'd be so annoying.
So incredibly annoying if there's enemies that can go through walls.
I'd be like, bro, like you're about to kill one, he just runs away. I'd be like, dude.
Yeah, I would not want that at all.
No, unless it's like a boss. A boss would be okay, but like just like a regular little ghosty boy.
A boss within a defined enclosure or something.
It would be cool if there was a mechanic like that where you have to trap it inside something so it can't run away once it's low health. That would be a cool mechanic.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
It just has to be not annoying because I know trapping things within an enclosed space in Minecraft is very annoying.
Well, how else are you supposed to fight the wither?
Like getting crap.
You have to fight the wither.
I mean, yeah, like the wither, but
yeah.
I was thinking more like animals. Like you try to build a pen around them as they're like
moving,
just walking free.
Yeah, it's so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Pugster asks, would you rather have...
You know, I was going to say, we just keep giving Hytale ideas, man. Like, they're going to make a ghost mob now.
Bro, you asked the same question twice. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games? Or
we did
unlimited games but no games?
I hate that question. I hate that. Or, yeah. Next one.
Territe asks, how far do you think Hytale progression will go? Will it be like Terraria, where there's many hours of just getting upgrades and a max player is super overpowered compared to an early game player? Or will it be like Minecraft, where an experienced player can get maxed out super fast? There will only be a few stages to progression. I think it's Minecraft.
I'm pretty sure every game starts off, any adventure game starts off being absolutely useless to start off, and then once you max out, you're overpowered as hell. Like, what game keeps balance throughout the whole game? Is like Super Mario? No, even he gets overpowered. So... yeah,
I assume in Hytale, if you spawn next to like an endgame dungeon, and you somehow get through it, and there's a chest at the end, you're gonna be OP.
Yeah, like you'll
5 minutes.
You'll use that sword instantly, man. Like I'm sure you will, or that chest plate that's not for your level. I can see that.
Or if you spawn within like the luckiest cave, and you could just go straight down and find the rarest ore, like straight off spawn. Yeah,
It
you're gonna be
happens.
better than someone who didn't.
Yeah, it's the same thing in Minecraft. Where just for example, you spawn right next to like a jungle temple or something, and you find like a god apple in there. Like, you're not supposed to get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, pretty much. Which I think I've only done once in my Minecraft career. Just get a god apple from one of those dungeons. If they
Really?
still have. I think I've only done it
I
once.
think I've gotten multiple.
Really? I'm not that lucky.
Yeah, I think it's desert temples that I get them from usually.
Oh, really? Nice.
Will gold coins be the main currency for adventure mode? Asks TS Ninomed.
Maybe.
I don't know how to pronounce your name.
They're in
Trading
that
with NPCs
that video.
should
Yeah.
require something more than gold and money. Will you be able to exchange, for example, crystals and treasure to money?
That would be cool.
Okay.
Each item has its own specific value to it. Like a trading value would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, so basically, like, how do you barter with NPCs?
Yeah, I like what will a clop take for something else, right? Like in Minecraft, it's just villagers love emeralds. That's about it. That's really the only trading currency you have, I think, at this point now. But
yeah, you can trade items like sticks and
right.
coal and iron.
Yeah. But it's really mainly emeralds, pretty much. So what will the clops take? Can you like just, for example, right-click one, get into like a GUI inventory or something, and then
I mean, I imagine that's how it would.
yeah,
work.
you just like for example, you throw like a random sword that you found a chest in there, and then he makes up what he'll trade you for. He'll give you like 3 or 4 items, or will he only take this for that? Like I don't know.
Imagine if it's like a gambling system where he shows you 3 items and you can only pick one of them.
That'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
That'd be so funny, and you can't re-roll it, so like you have to take it.
Yeah.
You just have to feed it another one, and it's like, here's 3 items. Which one do you want?
Yeah, I think
That'd be funny.
That would be fun. I could see some mini games like that, just trade wars or something. You just get lucky, pretty much. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
It's all
Because like
luck-based.
I'm a big fan of the pillage. No, not pillagers. What are the
llama dudes.
nether ones called? Where you give them gold and they spew out a random item.
Piglins?
Piglins, yeah, I love piglin trading. I think it's super fun.
Yeah, you just drop in there, just like take my sword with like sharpness 30 on it.
Take
Like, all right.
Take a random item. I love that.
Yeah.
I know speedrunners don't love that, but
Why not? They don't like that?
get dream luck next time.
Why, does he rig it or something?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I don't watch Dream. I never watched a Dream video in my life.
Yeah, so currency in Hytale. Do you think there will be multiple currencies? So like you can only use this item to trade with Slothians and this item to trade with Quebecs?
No shot. I think there's gonna be multiple different currencies, and maybe every single, what's it called, like faction will have its own, I guess, currency. I guess you could say. Like I don't know what the Quebecs would take. Probably just saving them. I don't know if that's what they'll take as payment. But then I can see you trading stuff for the Farons. Like I don't know what you would trade with them, but I feel like you could trade stuff with them. The Clops.
The way you said that made it sound like you are trading them, like trading stuff for Farons. I'm gonna give you 5 wheat. I'm gonna take a Faron.
Yeah, he's mine now. Yeah, pretty much. No, I don't know what you would trade with the Farons. You know, I don't think you could trade really with the Scarix. They don't seem like smart enough creatures.
Yeah, I don't think the Scarix are going to be very, very friendly.
No, but
we
also
haven't seen many Scarix that look like
they
would
talk.
even interact.
Yeah,
they can talk.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. We'll have to see. But there is a reputation
Maybe the
system.
next blog post shows a humanoid Scarix, and
Dude.
that's the ambassador.
Imagine like absolutely like ripping off or scamming a faction, and then your reputation goes down with them. That would be a crazy mechanic.
I can't wait for them to explain the reputation system, because that's also something I really love in games.
Mm-hmm.
I know Red Dead Redemption has a reputation system that's really cool.
Yeah.
Where if you do good deeds, you're a good guy, and if you do bad deeds, everyone will kind of notice that, and they're like, "Oh,
yes,
that guy."
I played a game called Fable back in the day like that as well. And it also had a reputation system. If you start attacking random civilians, they're like, run away, right? But if you're a good guy, they're like, that's a hero right there. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so, like, that could be the same thing if you walk into a Quebec village. They're like, no, it's the pyromaniac.
Yeah, oh no, the fire guy.
It's the savior.
It's Aquaman. We love him, right?
Yeah, so
that'd be
that
cool.
would be really funny if Quebecs can adapt, be like, hey, You tried to burn us before, now we're gonna burn you.
Oh, screw you, man. Yeah, they're gonna put you on a stake like the Ewoks did in
Fight
Star Wars.
fire with fire.
I can see that happening. I like Quebec's.
Joey asks, what is the best Hytale OST in your opinion? Favorite OST per zone?
Oh, let me pull them
know
up
that
real
many
quick.
OSTs per zone?
I'm gonna have to pull up the YouTube right here so I can
I am also pulling up the YouTube as we speak.
just so I know which ones are which. I think I got a good idea, but
yeah.
Hytale. Oh, someone made a Hytale video. I didn't even know. Videos, playlists.
We said like because we got asked this question before. I think we said Into the Endless Sky.
Yes, but where's that from? That looks like a zone,
looks like
1.
Zone 1.
Yeah, it looks like Zone 1.
Yeah, it looks like Zone 1.
Definitely my favorite from there. Obviously, I think A World Below has to be the Zone 4 one, considering it's
But do we have another Zone 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has to be that.
I guess.
Let me listen to the Zone 2 one real quick.
I think
See
my
which one I like
favorite
the most.
is Ancient Tombs, because it has that which is the one that has that banger at the end? Is it Ancient Tombs or Night on the Dunes? That kind of rhymes. Let me just play this real quick.
I don't think it's Ancient Tombs. I'm not a big fan of Ancient Tombs. It's kind of boring.
There's one that has like an absolute like gong show at the end, and it's freaking fire. I love that one. Let me play it real quick.
Canyon of the Suns. There's like a, if you go to Canyon of the Suns towards the very end, there's like a most replayed thing, and then there's the vocalists at the end.
Just so it goes so hard. I'm gonna play it right now because I'm gonna play on the live on the pod.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hold on. It's loading. It's still loading. Yeah, it goes like ba ba ba. Freaking fire. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe.
Come on, man.
It is playing. It is fire.
It's so good. Canyon
Oh
of the
my
Many
God.
Suns, definitely the best zone.
100%. I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I know there's one that absolutely bangs right at the end. Yeah, it's that. It might be extra replayed because I've replayed it so many times at that one specific part, but it's still good. I love it.
It's all you being the YouTube algorithm.
It's like ba da da ba ba. That's just all me. Zone 3.
And then Zone 2, we have Snow Day. And
Snow Day, what the heck?
Snowfall.
Oh, Snowfall. I think Snowfall's a little bit better. Snow Day's more of like a holiday one, and Snowfall's kind of like the actual ambience of Zone 3. But it's still good.
Snowfall sounds like a parody of, is it A New Adventure or Quebec Village?
Let's see.
I think it's A New Adventure. It sounds a bit like just a snowy version of A New Adventure.
Yeah. It does go hard, though. I'm going to be honest. It does go hard. It is good.
Or Herbalist Refuge. No, I think it's a snowy Herbalist Refuge.
Also, guys, let us know in the comments which OST per zone is your favorite. Obviously, for Zone 4, it's A World Below, but that one actually bangs, so, like, that's understandable. Yeah, so we got Into the Endless Sky, Canyon of the Many Suns, Snowfall, and A World Below. And then, I guess, outside of it, we got Gaia's Laminate. I always say that wrong.
Guy's Lament.
Lament. I always say that wrong. Gaia's Lament.
There's a Zone 2 picture there, so it's Zone 2.
Yeah, it is a Zone 2 picture, but, like, I guess we'll go with
It's
that.
Zone 2?
We'll go with
It's
that.
Zone 2?
Yep, screw it. We're going with
But
that.
I don't think anything beats Canyon of the Suns. I actually think I might... No, I think...
I would
don't
use
know,
that
I
as
think
an
it's
intro.
a tie for first. I think it's a tie for first with Into the Endless Sky and Canyon of the Many Suns.
If
I want
Canyon of the
more-
Many Suns had an extended version, that was just the vocals at the end, it would
Or
be...
a remix.
Oh.
If any
Somebody.
DJs or
Slamma.
musicians are listening to this, if you want to make a remix focusing on that vocal, whew,
What about the
my God.
Hytale remix? What is that song? It's like a remix of A New Adventure, the Lo-Fi remix from Lo-Fi Locker. Go.
remix.
That's the banger. Everyone uses it in, or a lot of people use it in the background of their videos.
I see it right here.
Yeah, it goes so freaking hard. And then some other guy just re-uploaded it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one goes hard. But we needed that one of Canyon of the Many Suns. Somebody, please, like, please. We
Yeah,
need it.
100%, 100%. And this is my request to Mr. Oscar Garden.
Yes.
Not Garden, Garvin.
Is he gardening?
We need more vocals in
Please.
OSTs.
Whoever did that. I don't know if it was all Oscar doing that the whole time, but
I'm a sucker for vocals.
please.
Like the
We need like a
choir.
we need like a Gaia song, dude. Imagine just like actual words too. That would go crazy.
That's insane. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. All right, what's the next question?
The next question is from Wild Slicer asking, I've asked the devs on Twitter, now I'll ask you, milk chocolate, white chocolate, or dark chocolate?
Oh, I love all chocolate.
I like white chocolate. I like white chocolate. I'm a sucker for it.
I like in between milk and dark, but like not not super dark chocolate, but like in between. It's really good. I can go with milk.
I
like
Lindt
is so good.
I like a mix of white chocolate and milk chocolate. There's this candy in Germany called Kinder chocolate.
Yeah, we have those in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, America doesn't have them.
It's only banned in
America.
America.
It's only banned in the States.
Yeah.
Kinder's so good. They're so good.
A mix of milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Oh, they're so good.
I think they just cracked the code for chocolate. It is the perfect recipe. So
and you get a toy inside.
I unfortunately cannot pick between milk or white. I have to pick them both together.
Just pick Kinder.
That is
there
the
you go.
best chocolate.
No, honestly, you're onto something there. I love Lindt chocolate too. The little balls you get at like Christmas time. They're so good. They're so good. I love those things. And they have new flavors like every year. It's like salted caramel. Like that one absolutely slaps. It's so good.
Hold on.
I think
chocolate. There's like Lindt chocolate. Let's see.
You ever have those like Lindt bunnies and stuff too, around Christmas, or like Easter?
I think I've had them a few times. Yeah,
they're good too. You just bite their heads off.
My favorite Lindt are the ones with the alcohol inside. You know when you bite in and there's like rum or something?
Oh yeah, dude, we sell those at the store I used to work at. And it's like they look like little mini like vodka bottles and stuff. And you could actually smell it through the packaging. Like the chocolate mixed with the alcohol.
I'm a big sucker for chocolate and alcohol. I know there's a lot of people that don't like alcohol with chocolate. No, I love that stuff.
I've tried them. They're pretty good.
Egg liquor as well.
Really?
Very, very delicious.
Egg liquor.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
never had
coming
that.
around for Christmas time.
What,
so
eggnog?
I'll remind you, try
eggnog?
No, egg liquor.
I've never had that.
It's a different thing. You got to try it. That's my recommendation of the
interesting
episode as well. If you ever find egg liquor, try it. Horror content in Hytale. This sounds very similar to the dark Hytale lore.
And people love some dark Hytale content, man.
Zendago asks,
what do you think
about horror content in Hytale? I remember Noxie talking about whether or not Hytale should increase its scare factor. The response was overwhelmingly possible, citing examples like an old 70s song randomly popping when inside a forest, or even that monster with weird-shaped mouth and dark eyes. What do you think about horror, and do you have any ideas for creepy things to add in Hytale? I personally would love something akin to an Easter egg or timed event that spawns something to hunt you down.
That would be cool. I mean, jump scares would be awesome, but like also you can't have that much because there's gonna be little kids playing the game, and maybe there's a setting to tone it down, which would be cool. I could see like you watch Jurassic Park, right? Yeah, you've seen all of them. Like, I feel like the dinosaurs could do something like that. They could just, like, the raptors can sneak up on you like they do in the movies. That would be pretty sick. T-Rexes can eat you, I guess. That would suck, but they could do that. Yeah, I could also see those little undead, unnamed creatures with, like, the diamond mouth kind of just going at it, you know?
So I don't remember Noxie citing that, like, an old 70s song could randomly pop up in a forest. Maybe this is his citation.
Yeah, maybe.
But that would be sick. Maybe not an old 70s song, but like an old, somewhat broken jukebox or record player song. I guess 70s song, or like even from the 50s, like just like a very bad quality old lady singing or something like that.
Oh god.
And it's just like you're in a forest, or you hear children laughing.
Oh my god, children laughing in the background. I would cry. So, you know that video they put out? It's like a little GIF. It's like the green fire GIF that they put out a couple months ago, I think it is.
Yes. A few months ago. Hello? Where?
I don't know. It's been a while ago. Maybe like a year ago at this point.
Years ago.
Maybe like a year ago.
This one? Hold on. I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me on Discord.
I think it's last Halloween.
Was that a Halloween
This one.
No way it was Halloween. No.
No, it is not this one.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to minimize.
I'm gonna scroll then. I'm gonna
have to minimize you on Discord here, leaking our DMs here, Myne.
Oh no. I don't think we said anything.
No, we didn't say anything. Hytale. Zone 3. Nope, that's not it. Freaking Hytale file's so big, I can't find anything. Videos. Zone 3. It's the Dungeon VFX from July 2022. It's sending. So I could see something like this, where just for example you're like walking up to like a boss fight. Is this thing gonna send?
I'm just waiting on it to send right now.
It's 109 megabytes. So I could just see you're like, just say for example you're walking up to a boss fight and the torches on the side go out while you're like walking up to them, or they turn on while you're while you're walking up. Something like that would be absolutely fire.
I think it'd be cooler if it turns off.
Yeah.
This.
Like, but imagine like torches like on the side of the walls. They just shut off, or the candles shut off while you're walking up there.
Yeah, like once you walk past it, you hear like a sound and it turns off.
Oh my god, that'd be sick.
Look back, it's complete darkness.
Yeah, then you look back again and there's like fire behind you, you're dead. Also,
you just see eyes.
Yeah, I can see the Outlanders being really creepy that way too. And you know that hand that goes over the purple fire or something like that?
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of when you first said fire, but I'm like, that's not green fire.
No, it's not. But yeah, something like that would be sick. And if it had spooky music, that'd be even cooler too.
Like random eyes in a forest could be really cool.
Well, we got void eyes, so imagine you only can see their eyes in the darkness.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be crazy.
So what are the other things that this person suggested? Where something like a random Easter egg spawns to hunt you down. So I don't know about this one. I think it's
like Hero Brian.
Hero Brian. That would be a really cool mod, I feel like.
Whenever I think of horror, I think of those like Five Nights at Freddy's mods that people used to play on Minecraft.
I've never seen a Five Nights at Freddy's mod on Minecraft.
People do that. They used to do that all the time. Five Nights at Freddy's in Minecraft.
That was not my sphere.
Oh no, I used to see that all the time. I never watched them because it was too scary. I was like 12, dude.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I did get scared of Five Nights at Freddy's when I was a kid too.
Yep. Yeah, I was just like,
dude, it's crazy to think about. I was in 6th grade when that came out. 6th or 7th.
I must have been like grade 8, grade 9.
Yeah, because you're like 1 or 2 years above me.
I'm a 2001. What are you? 03? 04?
2002.
Oh, you're a year older than me then. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't even know each other's ages.
1 or 2 years.
Yeah. Okay, so I was like grade 7 or grade 8 then. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So Five Nights at Freddy's was scary to me. I was like, what if there's a... Have you ever heard of the Roblox scary games?
No, I've never played.
Apparently, there's like a huge gallery of scary games in Roblox. I've been trying to get my friends to play them
like
with me.
Saw and all that?
That are like genuinely scary. Like you'll see clips of like really big streamers playing them and getting scared out of their mind.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. I can send you some clips afterwards, but
I don't think
so funny to see. Because like you don't think Roblox is a scary game because it's a kids game.
Yeah.
And then you see these grown adult men screaming like babies in Roblox.
Well,
so
then
I want the possibility of that happening in Hytale.
It's possible. Like a server can easily do that if there's the capabilities for it. So I can see that happening. Maybe more like maybe when you join the server, it's like a 18 plus like graphic that you have to like. Yeah, I'm good with this. Or you just probably got to have a warning on it, but we'll see. All right, I think we got time for one more question, Myne.
I was looking at the time and I was thinking, I don't know how long it takes for you to upload because it's 11:06 and we need.
We do need to upload. All right,
55 minutes.
Let's end it here. Let's call it quits here. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Hytale podcast. Next week we'll try to get a guest on if that ever happens. We've been trying for a bit. With that being said, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, share with your Hytale friends, follow my channel, CanadianFlash, and subscribe to Myne's channel. Myne, Hytale, I think is what it's called. And with that being said, see you guys next time.
See you in the next one. Peace out.
Goodbye.